How about we do this? How about we all give Tanner a compliment first, so we can let him give some time to think of all of us, and then he gives us a compliment.
But we don't all do each other. Only Tanner. Only Tanner. That's it.
Okay.
No,
I have to give everybody a compliment.
We have to give Tanner a compliment because we never gave him one. But then Tanner has.
I know.
Oh, I was gone for like 2 weeks.
Yeah. I'm just saying only like it only revolves around Tanner is what I'm saying.
Also,
by the way,
Next week it'll only revolve around Grunk.
Can it be simple?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because my head hurts.
Yeah.
Should I get a goatee?
Headache is that's the sign of the carbon monoxide. Are we gonna die?
Wait, I actually felt dizzy for a second.
Oh my god!
It's because of the heat. It's because of the heat.
What?
It's because of the heat. It's not carbon.
Oh my god, Larry's dying. No.
I like that really soft and gentle fall, and not the one where he just.
All right, I'm going back to Alfonso.
Dude,
Where does he go? Where should we lift?
Go to heaven.
He's going to heaven.
Go ahead. So someone start. Yeah, Larry, you go ahead.
Okay.
I
gotta say that Tanner is the easiest person to click with. I think. I think Tanner always matches the energy pretty well, and I know I've seen him talk to people he doesn't know, and he would just click instantly. He matches the energy really well.
I could why
didn't you, bro? You're so mean, bro. You're mean. It took him like half a second to think of that one. The last podcast, Larry's compliment for me was like, "You my day one."
I did. And then I went quiet for all the other ones.
You got a big wiener, Yummy.
And then for Tanner, you got a big wiener. You're the easiest person to click with, and I really.
That was like the nicest thing I've ever heard of. Like I've ever heard.
Man,
that's true. He did say that about
Yummy.
Right. Yummy, you got a big wiener.
Yeah, I did say that.
Yummy, you got a big wiener.
Yummy, you got a big dig.
All right,
you side.
Tanner, you know how to have fun. You're a party animal. No, Tanner knows how to have a good time. He can have fun.
I can turn it on. I can have a little fun time.
He can turn it on. He can turn it on real quick.
Yeah, boy. What's so funny there?
What?
You're a party. You're a party.
Say something nice. You're a party animal.
It's like it's at the funeral. You know, when I thought of Tanner, he was just, you know what I mean? Like, anytime I talk to Tanner, it was just, his family's like, fucking terrified. All right.
They're all crying. They're like,
Isaac, you're next.
Is it my turn?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try. I have a huge. Okay, hold on. I have
a huge list.
I can go if you want.
Yeah, hold on. I didn't.
Isaac hates me.
I'll go. Tanner, I will say this about Tanner, and I mean this in a really, really good way. Tanner's harmless. What I mean by that is that there's what I mean by that is that his intentions for things are only good, and that there's not there's not an evil bone in his body. Like he only means well. He's not malice. You know what I'm saying? Like he's only like a good person. Like when I think of Tanner, I think wholesome and like just easygoing. Like doesn't want to step on anybody's toes. Doesn't mean any harm. Shit like that. So that's what I mean by I say harmless, because he's like he doesn't intend or ever want to. Like mess with anybody. Like he just wants to like just have good vibes. That's what I think of
potato bug.
When I think of Tanner, I think of him as like a Wizard 101 pet. He just kind of follows you around and he just is there.
That's not even a compliment.
That was the worst compliment. You just described Tanner as like that fucking Legend of Zelda. Hey, mister. Hey, yeah, like that thing that follows you around.
Tanner's like the fucking leech that follows you around and does do.
Tanner's like below me, and I like bought him and purchased him. And
Tanner's like his dog, and I got like a collar on him, and I can pull him around any way I want.
If you want to follow you around, it follows you around everywhere. I don't attack anything.
I was adding on to the fact that you said he was harmless. It was like the first thing I thought of was like a little Wizard 101 pet. Like a little owl.
Somehow you had time to think about it, and you still had a shittier compliment than Larry.
That was not my compliment. That was my fucking. I was
Tanner, you got a big dick.
About him being harmless.
Tanner, I think you're hung in the pants department.
I think you're side piping all the time because of your massive wiener.
Tanner, you're my day one, man. And you got a big wiener. And you,
bro, you mad funny.
Man.
Go ahead, Isaac.
What's a compliment? What's a compliment?
I'm waiting.
He used all that to kill time so I can think of it.
No.
He's still killing time. Come on.
Yeah, he is. He's
all right,
stalling.
give him a second. Maybe
all right, Tanner, you're also a good streamer and you're engaging.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
I just doubled up. That's
one of the best streamers I've ever seen.
Can I fucking go now? Can you guys let me go?
Yes, we've been waiting on you.
All right, Tanner, I like your ability to always be ready to go. He's a go-getter guy.
That's the same one you said to Larry. You said
Larry's. I remember Larry's compliment was that he was always like, yes. But Tanner.
Larry, you're always ready. I could call you up.
I just
he
love
wakes
what
up.
you do for me when I want you to do
Larry,
it.
you're
Larry,
there's
get on
a reason
Overwatch.
you build my
There's a reason that Tanner and Larry click so well.
Isaac,
It's because they have the same personality.
Isaac, I just watched the TikTok clips on like of us and stuff like that, and your compliment was right there. I just watched it last night where you complimented Larry, and you were like, "Larry, I'll call him up, and he was like just sleeping." I'm like, "Want to play Overwatch?" And he's like, "Yeah." And then Yummy's like, "Why do you do that to him?" Remember that?
Huh?
Remember that entire conversation from the last podcast? Your compliment saying he was always readily there to do anything. Am I just saying stupid shit? What the fuck?
No, you're saying verbatim.
It's real.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at my beard.
Are
because I
you,
look
are you
remember.
ready, bro? Are
Got
you
a
looking
weird
for like
beard,
an
weird
extreme
beard.
reaction?
I got a weird beard. Look.
He's basically
So
just
low.
said that. Go ahead, Isaac.
But I
you do
think the
better.
same thing about Tanner because he is always ready to fucking go.
That just sounds like self-serving. That doesn't even sound like a compliment.
No, I mean, if I call Tanner up and I ask him like, you know, when I call Larry up and I say, "Hey, Larry, you want to play?"
So
with
are
us?"
you
He's
calling him
"Yeah."
like selfless? Like he just like he'll
Like I just
make
follow
you like
everyone's
he'll
lead.
make
That's a better
time.
way to word it. There you go. There.
Yeah,
When I
instead of
call
saying
him
it
and
like
need him, he's
when I need
there.
him, he's always like
I couldn't even
responsive,
finish
and
my
when I
fucking
like
thought. My
I tell him to
train
do
of
anything,
thought
he'll
is
do
yes,
it.
every fucking second.
That is not like
All right.
that's just a.
All right, hold on.
Gotta word it better, man.
Let Isaac try again. All right, Isaac, you try again. Go ahead.
Larry and Tanner are very similar in personality, dude.
Okay.
Talk about Tanner though.
Are you fucking done? Are you done giggling over there?
Just one more for Tanner. One more. You want me to
one
double up?
more.
You can double up as well.
Fucking shit.
Isaac, if you called me to play
can't.
Overwatch,
you guys
I
are
would
like
get up
fucking
and play.
impossible this year. You guys are fucking impossible, dude. Tanner,
Yeah.
you're very similar to Larry, and I appreciate you both. I'm leaving. I'm gone. I'm leaving. No, we gotta timestamp it.
I kept bringing me up with Larry.
Oh, all right,
guys both
Tanner.
say yes
Here's
all
your
the time to
compliment.
me.
You and Larry are the same person to me.
He just didn't have to say Larry's name that whole time.
I know. He kept making. I don't know why.
Right, let me start over.
Dude, I had
You and Larry.
I'm like, why me?
Dude, I had a whole drink in my mouth. I just like I choked on the whole thing. Oh my god! Look, hold on. Look,
Oh my
I
god.
spit it all on my Chick-fil-A bag.
Oh my god. Was it on video? Did you? was
No,
that
I
caught?
stepped out of frame, dude. I started dying.
Oh fuck.
Wait, can we just keep all this in, please?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah,
God.
expressing yourself can sometimes be hard. And
It is
I-
hard.
We didn't make it any easier for him, but like we told him what not to say, and he kept saying
Don't
it,
say
so-
Larry. All right. You and Larry.
Dude, that hurts so bad. Oh my god.
Yeah, no,
All
but
right.
I did mean that, by the way, Tanner, that you are definitely one of, if not the most entertaining streamer I've seen. I mean, I don't really watch a lot of streamers, but if there was one that I would watch, it would be you. So,
Oh my god. That's too nice.
yeah,
Too nice.
the energy,
I'm just
it's,
gonna-
it's between you and Larry. And Larry's streams are more like far out there. Like,
Larry's, I always
High
go on
ass
there wait for a
energy.
surprise, Larry.
I'm
I always
like-
like, what's
I'm-
Larry doing? And
I'm
he's
like
you
a
have like a
perform
mustache.
artist more than anything. I do.
You have
I
like
do.
a
I do
mustache.
performance art.
You do.
mm-hmm.
You'd be playing like an IQ test with a mustache, and it'd be like a fisheye lens.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. Some like the camera angles that Larry like pulls out of his ass, or like the fucking what you call it, the Roblox games that you play, and then I remember the first stream I saw where it was like the guy dunking like the GIF real fast, like the dunking shit was so funny to me at the time. But I just remember coming home one day and just hearing, oh, hey, oh, and you're just yelling in your room the entire time. Like,
I was hyping them up, dude. They're dancing. They're going crazy.
Bro is just playing some Roblox though.
All right, is he not coming back?
I don't know.
He's probably taking a poop or
Let's
something.
just keep going.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
okay. But
It's
anyway,
Tater's turn to compliment all of us, including Isaac, who isn't here right now.
I gotta dish
Yeah.
out some compliments. All right. I gotta put my glasses on. So it's like my little mask. so I can
What?
talk. Sorry, I'm not putting Alfonso on. These are just my glasses. Okay, I need
These
these.
are yours.
Yeah,
right?
Tanner has to compliment us, not Alfonso.
All right. Larry Croft, Larry Crotch. I get a lot of inspiration from you because you know who you are. You know who you are a lot. You know how to take care of yourself. You do a lot of beauty products. You look good all the time. So that gives me inspiration to, hey, I'm going to wash my face today. I'm going to try and look presentable because Larry is always beautiful every single day. So you got a lot of discipline there too.
Thank you. That was sweet.
Yeah.
That's crazy to think about, dude, because like that is really like being a part, like being around certain people, you get to become like part of them low key. You know what I mean? Like you get a piece of people, and that's something to be observant of. Like Yummy's work ethic is one, right?
I was gonna say
Yummy's
so fucking true, bro.
Yeah,
Yummy's always
bro, I
grinding
look at
and
my
he's-
phone, I be seeing Yummy saying new Yummy. I'm like, damn, he just uploaded like today, bro.
I was looking at his
How does he
stories one
already have
time
it
and it was
out?
like new Yummy video. And then I looked like an hour later, like new 2 Yummy video. I'm like, holy
Yeah, I'm
fucking
like, what
shit.
the fuck? This
Yeah.
And then it makes me, I'm like, all right, I gotta like do at least.
I'm like, Yummy fans are eating good, bro. They
They're
eat so
fucking- yeah,
good.
they're always eating.
Yeah, very true. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut off.
Yeah, Yummy's work ethic is absolutely absurd, and I try and at least do a little bit. That's why I was at home. I was thinking about what I could do, and I made a little stream schedule. I made a day dedicated for YouTube videos, and I was like, yeah, Yummy would probably do like 7 days a week if he could, but I'm gonna start off with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, his work ethic is fucking crazy. Nick,
Thank you.
yeah, of course. Nick, you don't take shit from nobody. You value like the respect of you a lot,
Mhm.
but you're not afraid to let the guard down and show a little compassion, like beauty, like beautiful soul, right?
Yep. I
And
appreciate
you're super easy to get along with, and you just know who you are too. So you're like, I know my value, but I can still be a perfect person.
Yeah, and if that can leak into you a little bit or anyone else, you know, like I don't know,
Yeah.
it's just one of those things. You get screwed over so much, you don't want to see people get screwed over too.
Yeah.
Dude, there's one thing I want to say about Nick. It's like when it comes to like the quote unquote like lifestyle of what you would see a successful person as, Nick fits that lifestyle. Like he's in the gym consistently.
He wakes up early
at a
in the
good
gym.
time consistently. He eats healthy consistently. He doesn't like overtake caffeine or do drugs or drink or anything like that. He's like on
He does
his
his
shit.
work, and he keeps
All
like
those, like,
he keeps work
horrible-
life and yeah.
I was gonna say
separately.
like all of those like horrible where it's like alpha grind set, whatever, do this and you will be
Yeah.
successful. Nick is just doing
Yeah.
all those, but that's just like him.
He just does it naturally. He does it like
Yeah.
in the most,
like, doesn't even
in the
talk,
way
he's
you
just
should be
like-
doing it.
he's always in his own world. He's always doing shit.
Thank you. I appreciate that from every one of you guys. I'm not gonna lie, because like you know, I feel like sometimes it's easy for like everyone around you to not want to compliment people or each other, because like you look at someone that could be doing something really good or that it's their norm, and you just naturally think maybe they already know that they do it, so maybe you just don't want to compliment them. But I mean, like I look at Yummy and I see that he works really hard. So it's not something that I'm going to sit there and say, you work really hard, because I already think that he knows it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like with Larry too, Larry takes care of his looks. I'm not going to sit there and say, yo, bro, you take care of your looks. Good for you. I already kind of think that, if I'm being
Right,
honest.
right,
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like Tanner's a really, really entertaining streamer. And I sit there and I'm like, I don't have to tell this guy that because I think that he already knows it. But sometimes I think it's personally important to tell some people that, you know?
Hearing it and then like it's like so different, especially when you're in the heat of the moment doing the stuff. Like I can imagine Yummy uploading a lot, and then you just kind of like I'd imagine that you might forget that you know you haven't heard somebody tell you you've been working really hard and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
After you know just thinking about what's the next upload, when's the next thing? I got to look at this. I got to look at that. I gotta make
Especially
sure
from like your friends and people you respect and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Very
And,
much
and
so.
we all live together, you know, like it does go a long way to hear that. You know, we all jokingly make fun of each other all the time, but I'm not going to lie. Sometimes jokingly making fun of each other all the time with not a lot of maybe positive reinforcement, you can start to believe that joking shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You hear you're fat enough times, even though the person's joking, you start to think you're fat. I'm not kidding, man. Like that's real.
No, that's real. That's real.
Yeah, you know, like it's, even in relationships or whatever. But I do appreciate you guys. I know we were talking with Tanner, but I appreciate the compliment, Yummy, especially you know you had said a lot of things in that brief second, so appreciate it.
Worse. All right, Tanner, you got to compliment Isaac, even though he's not here to say.
Oh,
thank you.
all right. You'll hear this in the podcast. Isaac, all right, this is real. Isaac is like a family man. All right. He's a family man. Probably he likes to take care of people. Like he's always buying drinks for the entire house. He he just bought like a bunch of fucking batteries. He's always making sure we're he's just like, he reminds me of like an older brother or like a dad. He'll daddy up on you, but probably in the good of his heart, but he gives off in an arrogant way maybe. But he still appreciates like what we do and stuff. So he shows it by buying us like a bunch of drinks and like a bunch of stuff for the house all the time.
I think we said that last podcast. I think that was one of the
Really?
compliments we gave him last podcast. Yes, something similar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
the older
yeah, it
brother
was.
kind of thing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like he's always looking out for like the little guy no matter what.
Yeah, I think-
he'll
I think-
always reach his arm out for the little
Yeah,
guy.
He's
that's
like
what you
selfless
said.
because he doesn't really like talk about it. He just does it and he doesn't even care.
Yeah.
It's just
that's
in
true.
him. When you have like a bunch of younger siblings or like if you grow up with siblings, whatever, I feel like it's kind of just burned in you. So like I only had an older sibling, so that's not burned in me because it was kind of like my sister was so much older than me. Felt like I was raised by myself in a way. So it's like a fight for yourself mindset in a way.
I had
Yeah.
I had 4 older siblings, so I was constant like, and they're all 10 years older than me, so I was constantly like the little baby, just like
Mhm.
walking around following people.
Yeah, yeah, and like Isaac's the oldest sibling, so he was taken care of even on the like when he was leaving, you know.
Yeah, he was still.
And
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
from everything I've heard, and there's like obviously like a bunch of memes. That's like a stereotype at this point. But even in my own personal family, like the older sibling gets treated so much worse than the younger one. Like so much worse because the parents.
Yeah,
have
it's
to
like they
learn
go through like a
and
test
adjust.
course.
They want to
Yeah,
make sure like
they
they're
are the
perfect.
guinea pig. Oh,
Yeah, they're the
like
guinea
kid.
pig.
And
They
I
get
was like
shit on.
spoiled as fuck. I was spoiled little baby because all the other ones were like done and everything. So they just gave me like anything. I was like, okay.
Yeah, yeah, dude. I feel bad for first kids,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
also middle kids because the middle kids always get overlooked.
Yeah, they get
Uh,
forgotten.
if there's three or more or whatever.